Hey, hi. Um, for the question five, right? Let's continue revision quiz. For question five, the question asks which of following is a non-matter element? Non-matter, which I remember I told you before. The non-matters is starting from boron. There's a zigzag line over here. Okay, so non-matters are referring to all these elements over here, right? Okay, so the non-matter element should be carbon. Okay, let me show you where is carbon. Carbon is over here. Can you see carbon here? Yes, this is actually non-matter, right? Okay, so much about question five. Let's move on to question six. So, what is a compound? Okay, I'm not sure whether you can remember what we have learned in the lab. We have so many chemical reactions. We have iron and sulfur, we have magnesium and oxygen, giving me magnesium oxide. All these are compound, which is very new, different from the elements that is made up of. So, what is a compound exactly? A compound, right, is a substance that contains two or more chemically combine elements in a fixed ratio. So example would be magnesium oxide. Okay, I will write it down here for you. Magnesium oxide, which is a compound. Okay, example. Okay, what other compound can you think of? The magnesium oxide, water, um, iron sulfide. Okay, all these right are actually example of element. Okay, examples of elements, no, examples of compounds, sorry. Example of compounds that you have learned before. Okay, so these are examples of compound. You realize, right? They make up of chemically combined elements. There must be a chemical reaction that take place. Okay, how about option A? A substance that cannot be broken down into simple substances. It can. Yes, a compound, right? You can um, separate them, okay, into the starting elements, right? But you must actually apply electricity. It's very, very difficult. Okay, so it can be broken down. So A, right, is actually wrong. Okay, it's actually a wrong statement, all right? So this is actually wrong. Okay. Substance that contain different elements that physically combine is actually wrong as well because compound, right, must be chemically combined. There must be heat. Okay. I told you before in the lab there must be heat and then light. Then it's considered a chemical reaction. How about option D? A substance has similar properties to its elements. Wrong also, right? So remember we were in the lab, we make the magnesium oxide become white color. It's actually different from the magnesium, which is a gray solid. Magnesium oxide is actually white solid. So when it formed, right, it has completely different properties from its starting element. So that's why for magnesium oxide, right, it's something very new, a new compound, very different from its starting elements. So option D is also a wrong statement. Okay, let's move on to question seven. Which of the following is a compound? Okay, should be iron sulfide, right? Should be iron sulfide. Okay, there's a typo right here. SULFIDE. All right. Okay, so it's actually iron sulfide. The rest is all elements that can be found in the periodic table. Okay, how about question 8? A substance X has a high melting point, is a good conductor of electricity, is ductile. Some of you may ask me, teacher, what is ductile? Ductile is something like malleable, okay, or flexible. That means you can actually bend it one. Okay, can be bent. Okay, so this is what they meant by ductile. So what do you think is X? Should be a metal because metal is a good conductor of electricity, can be bent. So remember we were actually hammering the copper. So remember in the lab we were hammering the copper, right? It's very strong as well. So X should be a metal, right? So please take down all these notes as I go through this video. Okay, question 9. Sodium is a gray solid. Chlorine is a yellowish green gas. So there's two things here. We have sodium. Okay, we have chlorine. Okay, with sodium and chlorine, when they are heated, a chemical reaction take place. And I form a white crystallized substance. Okay, so what is sodium chloride? Sodium chloride is a compound. It's completely new already. It's different from its starting elements. Okay, it's not a mixture because got heat and light. It has a chemical reaction. So that's why the answer is A.